We need to train. I'm gonna teach you everything I know, starting with phasing.
This guy's got the touch of death.
Anything you touch turned to ash.
Try to figure out how to catch somebody we can't touch.
You got this, Wallace!
That hurt like...
Like you ran into a giant wooden wall, because you did.
The next time you're out there and you're alone, you will win.
Too late, Kid Flash.
Iris, I wasn't fast enough.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie, Touch of Death. So we gotta talk about teeing up the Black Flash on the Flash. There's also Legends of Tomorrow stuff that I'll address in this too. There's so many DC things that are happening during the week now. I add links in the description just so everybody doesn't miss the videos that I'm posting. But be sure to subscribe to get everything. There's a new round of the Flash Ring giveaway that I'm going to be announcing in my Legends video that I'll post in a couple hours. So be sure to click that bell to enable alerts so you don't miss anything. The really cool thing that's going on in this is they're introducing a character called Clive Yorkin. He has very Black Flash-like powers, so it's going to tee up the idea of the Black Flash draining the life force from people. Like Clive Yorkin touches something, it turns to ash. That's part of something called the Nephron process in the comics. So he's this mentally deranged person that gets locked up in Iron Heights because he's found near the dead body of Iris West. This is way back during the Silver Age during the original Barry Allen comics. Then way later in the comics, after Crisis on Infinite Earths, he showed up in a Wally West title inside Iron Heights right before a big Gorilla Grodd battle with the Flash, the Wally West version of the Flash. Barry Allen was still gone at this time. This was like way back, I think it was around 2004 when this dropped. But the funny thing is that in real life, the Gorilla City episode is getting ready to happen after this episode. Even though there's a break in The Flash next week, there's not supposed to be a new episode, but I'll remind people about the schedule as we go along. So the whole idea here is that they have to find a way to defeat him without touching him. So it's important for Black Flash fights later on because you can't let the Black Flash touch you, but it's also important for saving Iris from Savitar because you have to be fast enough, like Wally says at the end of the episode, I'm not fast enough. So you probably noticed that they'll tee up smaller ideas in early episodes that will teach the hero a lesson or give him some information that will help him later on when he's fighting the big bad. You may have noticed last year that Barry went back in time and was talking to himself. He learned about time wraiths.
I've time traveled. How come I've never seen one of these until now?
Because you ran out of luck. And time races hate it when speedsters manipulate the timeline. And now that thing's gonna do everything it can to end you.
He used that information during the season finale when he was fighting Zoom, who is now the Black Flash. So I'll be doing a video for Legends of Tomorrow next, so I'll explain that. And I'm going to try something a little bit different where I just pick out like the crazy scene and then do WTF moments. So that'll post in a little while, but the whole idea here is that they're training Wally. Wally has to learn these lessons. This is all from the Wally West era of the comics. So, whole bunch of Wally happening in the back half of the season. A lot of you have been asking, especially after the last episode, if they're going to push Grant Gustin out as Barry Allen, like Barry Allen will die, and Wally West will take over as the Flash, just like they did in the comics. So the thing about the Flash is that they all signed 7-year contracts, and Grant Gustin is always going to be the main version of the Flash, but there might be brief periods where he goes away and Wally has to step up for maybe like a single episode. So I'm expecting them to tease that idea at some point, but the show isn't such of a bummer that it would make you think that the Flash is never going to come back. They did the same thing with the Oliver Queen character on Arrow, where they killed him off seemingly, but you're like, oh my god, Stephen Amell is the lead of the show. What are they going to do if there's no Arrow on Arrow anymore? They have to bring him back. So literally in the next episode, he woke up, so to speak, so they let you know that he was still alive. So anytime the Flash does something like that, they usually don't let it sit for too long. They'll let you know what's going to happen. Like when Barry got sucked into the Speed Force, and everybody thought he was dead, but really he just been turned into pure energy. He was visiting the speedster version of heaven, so we'll learn more about that this season.
How much do you know about the Speed Force?
It's the source of my power. It's what makes me a speedster.
Yes. And no. When the first subatomic particle sprang forth from the Big Bang to form reality as you know it, we were there. When the last proton decays, stops vibrating, and plunges the universe into heat death, we'll be there too.
I'm talking to the Speed Force. Isn't that like saying I'm having a conversation with gravity or light or...
So there might be a time when he gets stuck in the Speed Force for a brief period. Between seasons, I don't know if they would actually be as bold to try something like that, but you guys can let me know. This episode seems like it's a lot more about him than about anything else. Do you think they're ever going to do an episode where it seems like Barry's dead, so Wally steps up for a brief period, then Barry comes back? Because there have been a couple times that that's happened in the comics. There was even a really cool Reverse Flash story during the Mark Waid era where Barry Allen came back from the dead only to find out that it was secretly Eobard Thawne masquerading as Barry Allen. So there's a whole bunch of Reverse Flash stuff happening on Legends of Tomorrow, so I'll talk about that when I post that video. But I'm really hoping for a couple of big twists with the end of Legends of Tomorrow, because they're having all the speedster stuff going on. There's the Spear of Destiny, so if you guys aren't watching that, make sure you start watching that, because the way it's going right now is I'm posting my Flash videos Tuesday nights, then I'm posting the trailer video, then I'm posting Legends of Tomorrow, and then the Arrow video. So hopefully you guys are able to find the videos okay. As long as you have alerts enabled for my channel, you'll see the videos when I post them. Every once in a while, it takes a little while for those to roll out. YouTube breaks a little bit, but you can always go straight to my channel page, like the videos tab, just to see what I've been posting. But it's going to be great. I'll be naming the Flash Ring giveaway winner whenever I post that Legends video in a couple hours, so be sure to check that out. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here for my Flash video, and you can click here for Legends. I'll add the link as soon as I post it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you in the next video.